Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It's about 4:30 Sunday, the 23rd of October, 2022. It is 76 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Right now, 20. What the heck? 25 degrees Celsius. So, trying this again. Decided I was going to take the kids to a park today. And I got set up and we're driving and the camera fell down off the windshield. All right. Whatever. Um, got down to the beach, Jacksonville Beach, the park we were going to. It's a really nice park, and it's a really nice park. So there were a lot of people there because it was a gorgeous day, and no place to park. The park itself, the kids just area was wall to wall kids. It was nuts. So we decided to leave there. I didn't have a chance to set the camera back up. I realized I was really low on gas, so stopped and got gas and set the camera back up, and 5 minutes later it came down again. Oh, Lord of mercy. So we're at a third park, and it's not super crowded. It's nowhere near as nice as the other two parks that I went to, but it's nice enough. The kids are having fun. So, that's what it's all about. But, Lord of mercy. I realized that I didn't do a vlog yesterday. Um, it's hectic at the house, trying to find quiet time, and of course I'm kid sitting and can't really just get out and go in the truck to go talk or whatever. So it's just a little difficult. Life intrudes. It is what it is. And like I said, I'm trying to get this done today, and it just keeps fighting with me. So we'll try it again. So anyway, I'm sitting here. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on them. They keep disappearing behind this one tree, but maybe I should move over one space. That might help. So anyhow, they saw me moving. What are you doing, Pop? So, yeah, I mean, it's pure pandemonium. I mean, I've called it Pandemonium Palace for a long time, but with the extra people there and the kid, the baby there, and whatnot, it's just here they come. They're running up to see what I'm doing. I couldn't see where you guys were at because you were behind. You were behind that tree. I couldn't see you, so I moved over and I figured, yep, they're going to come running to see what I'm up to. But go ahead, go back, and I'll call you maybe another 10 or 15 minutes. You get your water and get hydrated.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
But I don't have no water because I stole it.
You drank it already?
No, I steal my water.
Adelaide stealed it?
Yeah. Yeah, and then he said...
All right. I'm recording. Go play.
Hang on.
Take your bottles with you. Go play.
I'm going to try to rip this open. How rude. I'll get out this side. Taking a drink?
Blah 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 blah. This one did that. That one did this. This one did that. I'll tell you, they're like brothers and sisters, even though they're not. But it's another thing, just riding in the car and they're back there bickering and carrying on, and you got just a brief little. She did this, she did that. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. So you don't need the stick. Uh, anyway, I mean, I enjoy being over there. I enjoy spending time with them. Of course, I'm a night owl, and I generally sleep during the most of the morning up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's hard to do over there. They're not being bad. They're just being loud because they're young boys. Or even if they're not being like loud, talking and laughing with each other, they're out back on the deck riding their skateboards and scooters, and that's a weird sound that I'm not used to. Of course, right now there's a baby in the house because my daughter's got house guests driven out of their home from the hurricane, and a baby makes sounds that wake you up. So, or at least to wake me up. Anyhow, it's kind of nice. I haven't had to cook. I mean, I like cooking. I like doing videos on my cooking, but by the same token, I eat my own cooking all the time. So, I'm over there, and Lena's doing most of the cooking. Her or her younger sister or um, whatever. Apparently, Mama doesn't cook, but she makes massive amounts of food. Massive amounts of food. And even like just making a lunch today for the kids. She put a hot dog on each of their plates and a big old handful of veggie straws, and then at least a cup, maybe a cup and a half of macaroni salad. And they don't eat that much, not in general. I mean, occasionally for dinner, but definitely not for lunch. So, and just the other night there were three of us. It was me, her, and I, and the one G Brett, because the other one was at his grandma's house, and her sister and mom were gone. But she made that huge old mess of taco meat and beans and rice and fish, and I'm still eating on it. I don't know, it made probably 2 pounds of hamburger meat. So, yeah, there was a lot there. Even the potato salad, I think she made up 2 boxes of macaroni to make the potatoes, yeah, macaroni salad. She used up 2 boxes of macaroni. It'd be really hard to use 2 boxes of macaroni to make potato salad, wouldn't it? It might be a neat trick. Uh, but like I said, I don't have to cook. I'm eating rather well too, so I'm not complaining. But I'll be there again tonight, and then I'll be heading home tomorrow, sometime tomorrow afternoon, and see what we can see. So, this place is kind of busy. It's nowhere near as busy as the other places were. I got steady traffic coming in and out, but like there's only what 3, 5, 10. There's only like 12 parking spaces here. Excuse me. So it's not gigantic. Don't know where the hiccups are coming from, but Such a gorgeous day out. It really is. Hopefully we're going to have a couple more of these. There's a storm coming into the Midwest. It's supposed to be pretty bad with cold and wind and rain and some snow at the backside of it. I don't think it's going to get as far as us, but we may end up getting some unseasonable cold again, unfortunately. So, anyhow. Uh-oh. Looks like Chewy's coming over. He's all mad about something. It's always something with these guys. He called me a name. She said something. He's definitely not a happy camper. So, what's the matter, Chew?
I can't make any sense.
Well, they're just on the swing. Isn't there another swing?
No.
Well, then go down the slide. You need to go play, otherwise we're leaving here in 5 minutes. Okay. What can you do? You know, there's only 2 swings, and he wants to swing or not swing or whatever. I don't know. But it's not like I can holler out at them and tell them to give up their seat for him. We'll let this go a couple more minutes. I'll sign out. Get them over here. I need to go find a restroom myself, so there is that. It's one thing about this park that they do not have. Most of the other parks in this area have restrooms. This one does not. So, but right across the street there's a gas station. We can go over there. I would consider going over there without telling them, but I went into the gas station to get gas earlier. My card wouldn't read in the machine, so I had to go inside. And I wasn't more than 75 feet from them through a big glass window. And they got scared and climbed into the back of the truck and hid because they were afraid somebody would steal them. It's a terrible time that we're living in. It really is. I can't believe. I mean, I just kind of laughed at their fears and told them, you know, it's not going to happen. I'm right there. You know, there's plenty of other people around, so you know, you're not going to get stolen. You're not going to be kidnapped anytime, you know, right now. But I would feel a little less secure leaving them here and going to the gas station. You know, so terrible times. When I was their age, I was all over town on my bicycle, and you know, all over a couple of towns because we lived down at the beach at that point in time. Seaside Heights, Seaside Park, Wortley Beach. So, different times. Scary times in way more ways than we usually think about. Not just the kids. There was a couple of videos, news reports, or something going on the past couple of days about schools being swatted. They're calling in bomb threats and gunman threats to the schools, and then having SWAT show up and, you know, totally disrupt the school, scare the daylights out of the kids. I guess some people somehow find that funny, even though it's a felony offense. But they won't know until they get caught how not funny it is. And it's definitely not funny to anybody else. It's not funny to the kids. The kids are having bad dreams and basically PTSD, and you've got the SWAT officers and police officers that are responding. You've got the school personnel that are being scared. Not a joke. Not a joke. But, I got asked about my daughter's property. They've been out there. This will be the third Halloween, I believe. They've been there two solid years. They got there just before Halloween. Then they had Halloween last year, and now this Halloween's coming up. So it's like 2.5 or 3 acres, 3.5 acres, something like that. The pond is a little over a half an acre, I think. It's natural fed. The dirt was taken out to be used somewhere. We're not sure where. But it's natural fed. There's three ponds right in a row. Both neighbors on either side have ponds, and the one neighbor has gone down into his. His is like 15 feet deep. He says when you get down towards the bottom, you can feel the water coming in from the sides. So all the ponds are stocked. We haven't really fished the pond at my daughter's house. When they first moved in, we did, and we were catching some pretty good size bass. But I don't fish. I enjoy fishing, but I can't fish. I've got problems with my shoulders and my neck, and I've got problems with my hands, my back, all that stuff. You don't realize that how much you use those muscles fishing until you go fishing and use those muscles. So, and the same goes with the kayaks and the canoe. Although the canoe's a little easier for me, I can kind of paddle that. But I need a propulsion system. I need a motor. The kayaks, if I sit on them too long, my legs go to sleep. And by too long, I mean like from one end of the pond to the other, and my legs go numb, and my lower back is just a massive pain. And in the paddling itself, my arms go numb and can't hold the paddle because I can't feel my hands. Just I've got nerve damage and busted, fractured here and there, and I'm a mess. I really am. But like I say, I get up every morning and I'm still breathing, so that's where it counts. And I talk about like trying to walk these trails or whatnot, and I've had both my legs broken. I got more metal in one leg than some cars. My one ankle's been shattered twice, and been rebuilt. So I had one foot totally crushed. I had this hand crushed at one point, and then it was degloved, but the skin just like the way I got hit. And then I had the accident at the racetrack. It took out my face. I got all the metal plates. Fractured my neck. Numerous car wrecks that fractured my neck or my lower back. Or I'm a catastrophe walking. I tell doctors if I go and see a new doctor, and it's like I've got more hospital time than you do, so it's a slight exaggeration, but depending on the age of the doctor, not all that much. Where you go in to see a new doctor and they give you that form and for your medical history, and it's got that much space on it, Yeah, I need like 4 or 5 pages, and that's one line at a time. So, here I am. Oh, excuse me. Living, breathing, walking, talking. Things that some doctors have said I wouldn't do again. I have my issues, but anyway, they're getting. Where did they go? All right, there they are. So what are we running? Running around 20 minutes or so. Yeah, 21 minutes. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and cut it off here. And let me know what you think, y'all. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, it'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Swansea, y'all. Bye-bye.